Munchkinios! Today we're going to be looking at things that are living and non-living again. We started the science unit last week and we're going to be continuing on it this week and next week. So I wanted to do a quick review with you to see how you're doing with it so far. So on the screen, I have a picture of a bunch of different things, and some of them are living and some of them are non-living. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to pause the video as soon as I say pause, and I want you to go through and count how many living things you see. Now, remember, to be living, the thing has to be able to grow, move, breathe, and reproduce. So I want you to think about which of these things are living versus non-living. So go ahead, pause the video right now and count to see how many you found. Okay, now that you've paused the video and hopefully you went through and you counted how many you found, let's go through and review these together. Now, our first picture here is of a muffin. Now, a muffin cannot breathe, so it would not be a living thing. But it was at one point made up of living things, but it is no longer living now. So like in a muffin, they might use flour, which comes from a plant, and that plant would have been living. But once the plant is no longer alive and it's now mushed up and cooked, it's no longer a living thing. Okay. Right here we have a bee. A bee is a type of insect, which means it belongs to the animal kingdom. So it breathes, it grows, it reproduces, and it does all the amazing things that a living thing does. Our next picture here is of a train. Now, a train does not grow and it does not breathe, so this would not be a living thing. Here we have a picture of a human, and we all know that humans, we are living, breathing things. We are amazing people, and we are living. Okay. We also have a picture of a dog right here. A dog is also part of that animal kingdom, so that little sweet puppy would be living. Here we have a cloud. Now, a cloud is made up of air, and it can grow and it can move, but it is not considered living. So our cloud would be a no, you are not living. Here we have a flower. Now this isn't a realistic flower because it has a cute little smiley face on it, but a flower would be a living thing. Plants and animals are all living things. And right next to it is a cactus, which is also a plant, so that would also be a living thing. Then we have a beach ball. A beach ball's filled with air. And it does grow and it does move, but it does not actually breathe on its own. So this is not a living thing. Well, this one's a freebie. We already knew humans were living, so we're going to put another circle around that one. Okay, we have a crab here. This is a type of animal, so it would be living. Okay, then we have a bed. Now, as much as I love my bed, and my bed is comfy, it is not a living thing. It does not come alive and talk to me, and it's not the best thing to try to make it to survive or grow on its own, so this would not be a living thing. Here we have a cute little lion in the bottom. Now, this lion would be considered a living thing. It is an animal. And then we have a frog. A frog is also a living thing because it's an animal. It's actually an amphibian, which is a type of animal. Then we have a shoe. Now, your stinky shoes are not living, breathing things, so this would not be living. And a lollipop is also not living. Okay, so if you at the beginning counted and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you were correct and you found all the living things on the page. Okay, so when you're completing your circle map in science today, you can use some of these pictures to help you, or you can come up with your own. Okay, have fun.